I'm joined by Sharky from Virtus Pro. Sharky, why was ALGS Year 4 the right time for you to return to competition?
Over time, just feel like the void was getting more and more filled for a desire to compete again. So, and just it ended up falling in my lap that way. So ended up going with it, and yeah, it just worked out perfectly to end up coming back.
And then what made your current teammates the right team for you to return with?
I think both teammates. I've played with Pricey before, so
yeah,
it was definitely easy to join up with him because we've got past chemistry. And Way's been around. We've been in voice chats for a while, so we all know each other, and it's just easy to get back in with those guys.
And how did it come about? Did you approach them, or did they approach you?
Well, because we had a go at CC, and that didn't work out with a different team. So what ended up happening was their team had a falling out with their third player, and it was just timing, really. I was available, so I jumped in, and then that's how it worked out now.
And then how did you spend your time away from the game? Like, what were you up to while we weren't watching you play Apex?
Basically just mental health and kind of just taking a break from everything, getting back into it, doing physical exercise, whatnot, just making sure I was in the right headspace again to just get on with life, really.
Do you feel like you're a different person and player now since we last saw you compete on a global stage?
I don't know about player. I'm probably pretty similar to what I used to be, but I think as a person, I've definitely changed up a little bit.
You've changed a bit. The game has also changed. What biggest differences have you noticed from when you were last playing to now?
It's hard to say. There's definitely been meta shifts and all that stuff's pretty obvious, but definitely the level of players has definitely gone up at least a little bit. So it's good to see that everyone's still improving over time. Do
you think you're playing at the level that you were when we last saw you compete, obviously back in the last playoffs?
Potentially similar, maybe a little bit below, just because it hasn't been that long really, but I think I'm still around that same level.
And then one thing that definitely hasn't changed since we last saw you compete is the teams that have won a LAN.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Still TSM, it's still Dog Zero. What do you think it would take for a different team to win an ALGS LAN event?
I think the 18 other teams in the lobby just need to focus them every single game, make sure they die 19th and 20th, and then we'll be looking for a new winner.
I mean, yeah, I'm fully here for that. It'd be nice to see somebody else win, maybe.
Yeah.
Will it be weird competing against Zero and Genbert? And obviously, you guys, shared a great record together. You shared, several international events. Will it be strange competing against them, or?
I don't know, because way back when I was still with Empty and Pricey back then, we were competing against those two. So it won't be too much of a difference, but definitely since the environment's changed and it's now on a world stage, it might be a bit different, but I'll just smoke them. It'll be fine.
I love that confidence. You obviously got, a lot of LAN experience. You're obviously one of, I think, 2 players at this event that's not on TSM or Dog Zero at the moment that's actually won a LAN event. How have you used that experience to prepare for this event, and what sort of advice have you given your teammates?
I think it's just all about confidence and relaxation, really. If you can have those two things, you can't overdose on either of them. You just have to have the right level of confidence, the right level of relaxation. You don't want to go into it overconfident. Those two are definitely the main points. You don't want to be too tense and make rush decisions and all these other things that just can go wrong, and you don't want to panic. So
obviously we know that you're used to fantastic LAN results from your time on Dog Zero. You obviously won multiple LAN titles. What are your expectations for this event? Are you looking to go straight back to the top where you left off?
We'll see. I'm definitely looking for a top 10. That'd be a good result for us, I think. If we're having a good day, we could easily be a top 5. So it's kind of just down to how it turns out on the day, really.
Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me. Good luck for the event, and good luck focusing TSM and Dog Zero in the finals.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. For more coverage of the ALGS, follow our Twitter and visit esports.gg.